of approximately 0.75 acres of real property located east of Spruce Creek Road and within the unincorporated Volusia County, and provide an effective date.
Move to approve resolution number 09-102.
Second. We have a motion second as presented. Who's to speak to this? Anyone?
Mayor, members of the council, the resolution 09102 incorporates the changes that the council agreed to about a month ago. It also deletes the word industrial, which was never the intent, from the resolution.
Let me just get a correction going here. I think we've got a mix up. The item on your agenda is the Elliott property. The resolution that was read has to do with the Smith property. So how do you want to change the numbers to get them consistent?
Yes, you can just...
Well, that's still
102 is Elliott here.
Yeah.
Either way you want to do it is fine with me. Just
Is 102 102?
102 is the Smith property.
Okay,
let's
amend it.
change Elliott to 102. It's currently labeled 103 in the agenda. That way we just have to change the numbers.
Do that again now.
Okay, the one
The resolution
that...
I read is going to remain
102.
102,
Yes, sir.
and it's going to be the Smith property.
That's
Yes,
correct.
sir. And it will be number item 15 on your agenda.
Okay.
And then the one that's labeled 103 will be the Elliott.
Okay. We're going to stay with it's going to be item 15, which is resolution 09102. Comments, council, Dennis?
Well, I'm trying to make sure I've got okay, we're now up to 15.
We're just going to,
Yeah.
we're going to use,
It's Smith's property.
it's going to be the Smith property.
Okay. Now, at one point, we had talked about this was going to be only enacted if we determined that the property would be sufficient for doing the project and completing that, correct?
That's correct.
You got a lot of due diligence you still have to do.
I understand that. I understand there's a lot of people out here that want to say some things about it too. We've done a great deal of due diligence already. I know that, and I'm sure that that there's more to come. This just basically amends what we said last time to remove the word industrial and puts everything down in consistent writing, so everybody knows exactly what's being said. That's all I need.
Bob?
Well, I have a couple issues with it. I'm certainly in favor of removing the word industrial from this particular piece of property, but if we vote in favor of this right now without any type of amendment, that would basically totally eliminate any type of public access as it is written right now. Ken, is that correct? So a vote in favor of this right now as it stands would eliminate the city's potential desire to use it as any type of parkland or any not allowing any type of public access. Is that correct?
That's my understanding of what the council had agreed to the last time around.
Okay, I know. I'm going to use an example. I know last couple months ago we discussed the potential. This is just an analogy, and we discussed the potential of the city putting the sidewalk maintenance back with our residents. And then after we had an opportunity to digest it and think about it, at a future council meeting, we decided that maybe that wasn't a good idea, that there was a potential that sidewalks wouldn't be kept up. So we decided to keep it maintained by the city. Well, I'm going to use that as an example for this particular resolution. After we have an opportunity to digest what was discussed at the meeting on this issue in the beginning of November, I know when it was first introduced, my initial reaction was, geez, that would be a great opportunity for the city to have access to the creek, you know, and some type of passive park as a potential down there. And then when we had our meeting, that was my initial reaction to it. So then when we had our meeting, we had residents from the unincorporated area down there voice some objections to it. And in the heat of the moment, I think we basically went along with some of the suggestions that the residents down there made. Then you have an opportunity to digest it and think about it, and I did get down in that area, looked around, and saw that there was a commitment of the city for $500,000 or so of Port Orange taxpayers' money. And I know the city staff did some due diligence and found out that according to the zoning that was down there, that's on the books right now for the county, that that does have the potential to be used as some type of parkland or some type of passive use. So since that opportunity, I had a chance to think about it, and I'm in favor of, as I said, removing the word industrial from the property, but I can't see how we could take the $500,000 plus the investment that the city is going to make down there and not have an opportunity for our taxpayers to use that. And I think the city of Port Orange has a pretty good track record of doing things the right way. So as the resolution is written right now, I'm not in favor of that. I'm more in favor of amending some of the items in this particular resolution to reflect that there's an opportunity for the city residents to have access to the creek and to use that area for a potential non-motorized boat ramp, maybe a canoe launch or something of that nature. So that's where I'm coming from on that.